Let's get started. So raise your hand if you've ever experienced a headache or ever felt sluggish, or sometimes you might feel a lack of focus or clarity. All right. Then raise your hand if you would like a solution that when that happens, or better yet, when it does happen, you have a way to prevent it before it does happen. All right, so me too, and I'm all with you. Wouldn't it be great to feel good and think straight most, if not all of the time? And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to share with you three ways, three areas, three things you can do in your home, three things that are in your home that could actually be silently causing you some of these issues and you don't even know it, right? I'm also going to give you a way that you can take everything that you've learned here and implement it in your life, because you are people who care about these things for you and your family. So you might know, right? It might surprise you that there's silent killers in your home. Things that you are using every day, just touching, and you don't even realize it. And those are the things that could be taking away your focus, your vitality, your ability to make decisions, right? So what's happening in the US today in terms of health and well-being? In 1993, an individual took up to 7 prescriptions per year. And in 2013, that rose to 12. Where will we end up at the rate we're going? It may be shocking to hear that over 4.3 billion prescriptions are filled in the US each year. And you think about that, 300 million people take over 4.3 billion prescriptions each year. And the math on that is 14 per man, woman, and child. It's crazy. So taking prescription drugs is a symptom of one or more of these ailments, either your poor immune function, your chronic pain, your headaches, poor concentration, to name a few. So many of these ailments are due to the stress in our body, our mind, and the environment, which is caused by pollution, which is seeping into our bodies. And much of what's happening to our health and well-being comes from outside contaminants. And the contaminants, or really poisons, are in our air, our water, and even our food, where it's expensive and challenging to find healthy foods in our grocery stores these days. So we experience pollution outdoors as well as indoors. And the easier of the two to control is indoors. We have control over what we bring into our homes and what we use in it. We always hear about air quality, poor air quality, or air pollution, but it may shock you to know that toxic chemicals in household cleaners are 3 times more likely to cause cancer than air pollution. Household toxins don't just affect us in our homes after we use them. They actually then contribute to outside air pollution, right? So when you use those products, it goes out into the water in the waste. And then those chemical-based cleaners and laundry detergents, as they're washing down into the drain, they're going into our waterways, causing more pollution. And then if you use dryer sheets, the fragrances, you ever smell when you use a dryer sheet, it just emanates inside the house as well as outside. So this toxic load, the buildup of harmful chemicals in our bodies, is called body burden. And there's the 3 ways that toxic chemicals enter our bodies, either by swallowing it, by breathing it in, or by coming in contact with it with our skin. And our skin is our largest organ. So in essence, there's no way around these types of poisons in your home, right? Unless you are aware of them and you want to make a change, to do something to change it, which is exactly what I want to show you and tell you about. How you can be in control and avoid those poisons that you breathe in, that your kids are breathing in, and your pets, and those that are absorbed through your skin. So what can we do to reduce body burden? I'm going to show you 3 ways, 3 things you can do to control it for you and your family. And you may want to jot these down. So the first thing to do is avoid harmful chemicals in your cleaning and personal care products. Many of the aerosol sprays that we use and the scented candles, they all contain harmful chemicals, such as formaldehyde and phthalates. And according to the Environmental Working Group, every day, the average woman uses 12 personal care products. And in these personal care products, they contain about 168 unique ingredients. So my customers who have a lot of skin sensitivities and allergic reactions to fragrances, like those in your laundry detergents, your bathroom cleaners, air fresheners, and even bath soaps, to name a few, they like being able to clean with microfiber and water and enzyme-based products, right? Enzymes are proteins that act as natural catalysts to efficiently break down dirt and stains, so they wash away more easily. So because enzymes are so more efficient at breaking down stains, you only need a small amount to get that significant cleaning benefit. So if a brand is not enzyme-based, it's chemical-based. And the goal is to reduce harmful chemicals. So products that are enzyme-based and the companies that make these who use enzymes offset large amounts of chemical ingredients that are required to make the products effective, which ultimately reduces the overall effect, the chemical burden on us and that we are putting on our planet. So my friend Sally, who was using Castile soap along with other natural ingredients, natural products, I should say, she used Castile soap, which is a natural cleaner, but on surfaces it can leave a deposit of salt film. And she thought it was a good product. And there are many things in the supermarket that you can buy, like 7th generation and other natural cleaners. So even these products, as they're labeled as natural, they may not be the best things for your home. So Sally was all about things being visibly clean, and that was what was important to her. I recommended to her that she purchase the Norwex Safe Haven 5 package, which you see on the screen. And that includes the 2 microfiber cloths, which is EnviroCloth for cleaning, a window cloth for polishing, and a dust mitt for dusting. And then a laundry detergent and the cleaning paste, which are enzyme-based. So with this set, you can clean up to 90% of your home and ditch all those chemical cleaners and laundry detergents that you use. So the laundry detergent and the cleaning paste, since they're enzyme-based, when they're used with water, the cleaning power is enhanced and you don't need to use a lot, and we are reducing the environmental impact with natural and biodegradable products. So after she started using the product, she was blown away because she thought first that it was easy to clean with just a rag and the water, no spraying, no wiping and wiping. Then there was something uplifting when she pulled out her wet laundry. She felt a difference, but she couldn't figure what it was. She couldn't put her finger in it until it finally hit her. Her house was really clean. Her clothes were really, really clean. And there was no residual stuff from the sprays or laundry soap. In fact, there was no gunk around the top of the washing machine. The laundry detergent actually cleaned her clothes as well as it cleaned the machine. So that's how well these things work. So she was really, really impressed. The second thing you can do has to do with water. There are many choices that we have for water, right? So what is the best and the healthiest way to ensure that you're getting the right water and it's being absorbed into your system at the highest capacity? Everybody has access to tap water, but it's chlorinated, which is a toxic chemical. The taste or the smell may not be good, and it has minerals, but are those minerals that we want in our body? It is not easily absorbed into our body because the water molecules are clustered, so that the water has to pass through our mouth and into our body before it is absorbed. And that, have you ever had an experience where you just drink a lot of water, but you still feel thirsty? The water is not really helping us. You can also take tap water and filter it using carbon type filters, but depending on the system that you choose, it depletes the minerals and it produces an acidic water. So when your body is acidic, you are more susceptible to diseases like cancer. And then again, this water is not easily absorbed into our bodies. And then bottled water is just filtered tap water. Most of them are filtered through reverse osmosis, which means that it's taking out the chemicals, the minerals. There's no nutritional value in it, and it's acidic. Reverse osmosis is another way to filter water. It's good, but what happens with reverse osmosis is it takes out the minerals and it produces an acidic water. And the minerals are important to our body to be able to stay healthy. So according to the UCLA Health Department, water is vital for the functioning of our organs, and it's a huge part of keeping our immune system functioning at an optimal level. And if we are dehydrated, the whole immune system starts to break down. Right, so scarcity of water in the body is the cause of the majority of diseases, and our skin is the first line of defense against viruses, bacteria, and infection. So by keeping our bodies hydrated, we oxygenate our blood, and we flush out the toxins, and we keep our skin healthy. So we all make an effort to drink water. I know we do. We all have a glass or a cup or a bottle somewhere with us all the time. But it's a shame that what you drink doesn't always give you the maximum benefits of what you need because of what the standard of our drinking water. So a healthy and affordable choice is to filter the tap water with a filtration system that contains the minerals we need for our body, produces alkaline, oxygenated water that is more easily absorbed into the body. And it's easy to use and it's cost effective. And frankly, it should taste better too, right? I use and I recommend the PyMag Waterfall from Nikken. And the other great thing about this system and using it is that we're saving hundreds of bottles from being thrown into our landfills. Professor Shinji Makino, in his book, The Miracle of Pi Water, stated that Pi Water has the power to maximize the natural healing. Pi Water helps people recover from illnesses. And high energy water, that is what Pi Water is the foundation of health. So my friend Kelly, she has welder's keratosis, which is caused by years of exposure to welding radiation. And this causes constant breakouts, and she was self-conscious about her looks. And then every time she had those rashes all over her face and her neck, she tried to cover them up. And so it made her feel ugly, and she didn't feel good. Well, she purchased the PyMag Waterfall as well as a shower head a little over a year ago, and she absolutely loves them. She called me the other day and she said, these things are working so awesome. Her breakouts are almost gone, and her skin is so soft and silky, squeaky clean. She says she can actually feel the difference when she touches someone whose skin that have been using the shower head with the, taking out that chlorine. She can actually feel the difference because their skin is not as soft. And even if she forgets to put on body lotion, it's fine because her skin is so hydrated. So her body is receiving the benefits of hydration from inside by drinking the PyMag water, and then on the outside by using the shower head, which removes the chlorine and the microjet bubbles, which are absorbed through the skin, more easily as she showers. So excellent. Make sure you are getting your water, good water. So our third tip for today is a simple, easy one. It's open your windows and let the fresh air in. The air in our natural settings has a soothing and relaxing sensation. You think of when you're at the beach or in a park setting with trees and water, that feeling is created by the abundant negative ions in natural environments. And those negative ions are particles in the air that carry a net negative electrical charge. And I know that sounds sort of techie. What it really means is that these negative charges are good for us. So research suggests that these negative ions contribute to the sense of well-being that we get from breathing fresh, clean air. So the cleaner or fresher the air, the better we feel. And the funny thing is that most of us have all of our windows closed 90% of the time. So we're not getting the benefits naturally of these things in our home. And that's where an air purifier comes in. And you can probably imagine there are, quite a few out there, and some are better than others. And the one that I would recommend is the Nikken Kenko Air Purifier. It's the one that I use, and there are studies to prove its effectiveness. Nikken is a Japanese company that specializes in innovative products to help us live a life in balance. And in Japan, 1 in every 8 homes has a Nikken wellness product. Over 45 years, they have developed products that use magnetics and far infrared technology as a solution to promote wellness and to help us benefit from the global wellness community. So even in the hospitals in Japan, they use the Nikken sleep systems to help people heal better after their surgeries and things like that. So it's so trusted that the US Embassy in Panama put 45 of these air filters in their police facilities to help them reduce the airborne contaminants and viruses. And we all know too well these days what viruses can do. So recap, the 3 things you can do today are to avoid harmful chemicals in your cleaning and personal care products, drink filtered water, which contains the minerals you need that in your body and that is more easily absorbed into your body, and then open your windows to let fresh air in. So I said I would share 3 tips, but since today is Earth Day, I wanted to share one more tip with you. The theme for this year's Earth Day is to restore our earth. So let's also restore our bodies by getting grounded. Grounding is also called earthing, and it's when you have direct physical contact with that vast supply of electrons on the surface of the earth. So if you're going outside and you're touching the ground with your bare feet, you are getting that natural grounding. But unfortunately, we can't all do that. We're always inside and we have so much of these concrete jungles around us, right? So what grounding reduces inflammation and it's great for the immune system. But if you can't get outside, I would recommend a Kenko ground, which you just plug it into the ground outlet and you lay on it or you put your feet on it and you get that connection back to Mother Earth, Mother Nature. It helps to lower stress, improve sleep, overall well-being, and it helps you from being overloaded from those harmful EMFs that's around us all the time. Personally, I use it when I sleep and under my feet when I'm working all day. I wake up feeling more focused and knowing that I work with the computer next to me, I'm offsetting the effects of the EMFs, which is very comforting. So by now, you can see that by changing the cleaning products you use, and then by drinking healthier water, improving the air you breathe, and reconnecting with Mother Nature, all support you in living a better life while you look and feel great. So by now, you know that by making just those simple few changes, you are taking a powerful step to keep you and your family feeling good, looking good, and in optimum health. And because you know that feeling great, looking great, and being healthy starts with removing those silent killers in your homes, I'm going to make it easy for you to take action now and get some of those results you want. So my invitation for you today is to grab a copy of my 7 simple steps to rid your body and home of those harmful poisons. And I also invite you to schedule a 30-minute discovery session with me so that we can identify the fastest ways for you to make simple changes in your home and your life that don't break the bank and then won't require huge lifestyle changes. So this list and the conversation with me will really get us to the core that we can tailor a solution for you and give you a healthier home for you and your family. And when you take action now, and including a bonus, which is a Norwich sample package, and that includes a swatch of the EnviroCloth, the window cloth, and the sample of the laundry detergent that I mentioned earlier. So, and then you can take this and you can get started right away to remove a few of those silent poisons in your home. The total value of the package is $119, and it's yours today free. You just have to go to www.patmchin.com/gift to claim yours now. So go ahead and do that, and I'll put it in the chat. And if all this did was to give you a clean home with no residual sprays, laundry soap like Sally, and if all